Have you asked yourself recently, do I really need a website for my business? Or is a website really necessary for my business? If so, then you have stopped on the right video, because today I want to share with you 8 different benefits from having a website for your business. Okay, my name is 𝚑𝚑𝚐𝚕𝚎 and I am a brand and website designer and SEO strategist for creative entrepreneurs as well as service-based businesses. And I thought that maybe this would be a good opportunity to share these tips for anyone that has been asking this frequently asked question. Okay, so let's get into it. The first benefit of having a website is that you create credibility. Your potential customer will now take you serious because you took a step further by investing in a website to create that professionalism for your brand. So kudos to you for doing that, as well as you took yourself serious. You are taking yourself serious now because you have a website just like anybody else that's in your industry. And so now you have a footprint in your industry and you can go a little bit further in your business. And there's nothing like being able to talk to a potential customer or client, and at the end of that conversation, handing them a business card with your very own web address. So yes, that is the first benefit. The second benefit is that your website has the potential to attract new customers, because Google has a feature called Google My Business, and it's free, and you can create your own listing for your business, and you can set up your whole business profile, upload photos, as well as tag your web address in there. And so anytime someone tries to search for a particular product or service in your area, you have the potential of your listing showing up, and that could potentially attract a new customer to your website that will later on maybe sign up for your services, purchase a product, or contact you for more information. Number 3, you clearly have the opportunity to showcase all of your products and services all in one place. So instead of posting a picture here and there on social media of different products and services that you provide, you can now have a hub of your very own and a home of your very own to be able to showcase all of your products and services. Number 4, you can highlight your customers' testimonials and best reviews all in one place. Now, we may have like good reviews on this social media site, another good review on the other social media site, but don't have a place where we can have them all together in a hub, so that when a potential customer or client is trying to decide whether they're going to do business with us or someone else, you could actually have a greater pull on the potential customer if they can see all of your wonderful testimonials and reviews all in one place. So that is another benefit. Number 5, bad news alert. You do not own your social media platform. Well, website. Let's put it that way. I don't know if you remember, but I believe it was in 2020 or early part of 2020 when social media shut down for like some hours, and you could not refresh your page or see the news feed for like so long, and everybody was panicking like, oh my gosh, I cannot connect with my family and my friends on social media. What is going on? Like, this is my world. Like, I don't know what to do. Well, imagine if all of your products and services is on your social media, and all of your potential customers and clients are on there, and it shuts down. How are you going to get in contact with those customers? You are literally out of business if you're dependent upon social media only to showcase your products and services. So Don't do that. Don't do that, okay? Don't do that to yourself nor your business, because you deserve much more than that, okay? You do not need to go out of business just because your social site or your social profile goes down. Anything can happen. You can go to social media jail, you know, you can maybe get banned for posting something. You know, you don't only want to depend on social media. You can depend on it if you have a website as well, just to market your services. But just to depend on it totally on its own, then I would not suggest that, okay? Number 6, a website could also allow a potential customer or client to contact you or schedule services with you or whatever, because now you have a home for them to see all of the reviews. They can see all of your product and services. They can see every potential thing that needed to see. They, like for instance, if they need to see like features of your product and services, they can see that all in one spot. So they will be more willing and less distracted to move on to something else, because if they're on social sites alone, they can be distracted by somebody else doing a TikTok video or anything that could drive your traffic away from you. Number 7, you can better automate your process or your system. For an example, when somebody wants to purchase a product, they can go ahead and do it. If someone wants to go ahead and schedule an appointment, they can go ahead and do it. And you don't have to worry about them messaging maybe your phone or emailing you and telling you what services or products that you have, or DMing you or personally messaging you telling you what products that you need, so that you can put the product together and send in. Maybe you need a Cash App or Venmo or whatever. So instead of doing it in that manner, they can go ahead and purchase from your website, and you see that you got the order, you can go ahead and ship it. Or if you have services, you can be out of town or you can be out of pocket, and they can still schedule services from you versus having to PM you, personally message you, or DM you, okay? So you want to automate the process as much as possible, and a website will give you that benefit. Number 8, last but not least, guys, if you don't have a website, you don't have this process. If you don't have a landing page, you don't have this process. And this is by far the most important process, because if you don't have this particular feature, then you don't have a business, because your customers make up your business. And what I'm about to share with you is that you need an email responder or some type of customer relationship management system where you have a list of all of your customers, a list of potential customers, that you have their email addresses, their phone numbers, and possible addresses, where you can reach out to them anytime you need to make an announcement about your business. Now, if you have a website, this is an easy process, because you have an option for your customer to fill out a subscription to your email list on your website. But if you do not have a website, your customers cannot subscribe to your email list to find out about any announcements that you have. Now, a website is something that you own. Social media sites, you do not own that. So Mr. Zuckerberg, he can shut down Facebook at any time, not to scare anyone, but it's possible, okay? So you have more control over your website versus just solely dependent upon social media to take care of all of your customer needs and process. So now that you know the benefits of having a website for your business, now it's time to get started with getting you a website created. Now you might be wondering, well, where do I get started? I mean, there are so many designers and developers out there. There are so many platforms to do it myself. Like, where do I get started? Well, I always suggest to try it out for yourself to see if you could create a website on your own. If you're the type of person that you have a little bit of time to work on a website of your own, then go ahead and do it. If not, then you can hire a designer as well. The two different platforms that I recommend if you're going to build a website on your own is Squarespace, it's my first choice. Shopify is my second choice. And what I like about these two platforms is that they are user-friendly for beginners. You don't have to have any prior experience with building a website. There's a learning curve. I'm gonna be totally honest with you. There's a learning curve, but it is very doable if you want to build your own website, okay? They have wonderful customer service, as well as they have a 14-day trial for you to try out the platforms to see if it's a good fit for you. So that's a win-win, okay? Hope that this video was very beneficial to you guys. If so, hit the like, subscribe, the notification bell, share it to a friend, and I'll see you next week. Talk to you later. Peace.